This is going to be the first video in a series of videos that I'm going to call the Gravity Assisted Solenoid Motor, a little wintertime project. Now these are the solenoids that I'm using, and this is a solenoid off an old air solenoid valve. It's 24 volt, maybe 85 ohms, half-inch hole in the center. And then up here is a solenoid valve with a shaft in it, and this solenoid valve here has a real thin brass sleeve in it to make this shaft fit a little bit tighter so that it doesn't rock back and forth in the hole. Now the shaft has a 1024 hole tapped in the center of each end, and these magnets here go up on the ends. This magnet goes on the end of the shaft and it just has a bolt holding it in and it's tightened up. This side over here, this magnet goes on this end, and the poles all face in, north in. So this clevis, this bolt goes through this clevis, through this magnet, and gets bolted on. Because the clevis is going to hold on this connecting rod that I made over here. And this connecting rod is made out of a piece of 1/4 inch thick aluminum, and it's cut out on a scroll saw into this shape and size. And the holes are drilled out to 1/2 inch, and these bushings push into the holes, and then there's little swages on both sides that keep the bearing from slipping back and forth in the hole, even though they fit relatively tight. And then there's spacers that go on either side of this bearing to take up the space in the clevis so the rod is centered, and then this bolt and this nylock nut go on. And the spacers are just 3 washers stacked like this one with super glue to hold them together. And this clevis is 5/16 by 1 3/8, and it's 1/2 inch the other way. So it's 1/2 inch on the outside dimension of this piece. And these bearings are 1/2 by 3/16 by 200 thousandths. So you can just drill these holes out to 1/2 inch for that. And the magnets on each side, there's 2 pieces, 15/16 by 1/4 with a 3/16 hole. And then again, the north poles face in toward the shaft. On both sides, the north pole faces in. So this is just the first video in a series, and this video is related to my linear solenoid magnetic assist video. That's it for today.